Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Research shows institutions using XRP in all 7 continents. Bullish. Okay guys, got this article here for you, and you know what, it feels real good to do some positive XRP news. It really does, because lately I've had to cover one, a negative article in my opinion, and also I've been debunking a lot of theories lately, and so it's felt a bit like I've been doing so much stuff where I've been doing debunking and an article that I deem a bit negative, that it's felt like, where's the positive stuff, man? Because I'm an XRP holder, so, I'm excited about XRP. And so, when I get to doing like too much of the debunking and stuff like that, it gets a bit like, I feel like I'm being negative, and that's really not what I am. I really do like XRP. So saw this and I was like, this is good. This is real good. So, XRP in 7 continents, like absolutely incredible, guys. Like if you're talking about adoption, this is what we're talking about. This is what you want to see. And what this shows you is in the future, like as institutions get more and more involved, this should grow, right? Like this should grow. There should be more institutions using it globally, global adoption, that kind of thing. This is a positive thing. And so there's a part of the article that I do want to cover. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but there's something specific that I just want to point out here. And this is like, it's a cautionary tale for America. And, don't get me wrong. Obviously, they're not going to listen to me because one, I'm tiny, and 2, I don't think they listen to, obviously YouTubers anyway. But it's do this at your own peril, basically. But let's just quickly get into it. Ripple has formed several partnerships globally that have seen either the XRPL or XRP utilized in every continent. This is according to recent extensive research from Tokenizer, an enterprise blockchain researcher. Despite Ripple's legal battle with the US SEC, the company has expanded its partnerships and services worldwide with significant traction outside the US. Ripple forged multiple partnerships during the SEC lawsuit, while American companies remain hesitant and slow in widely adopting Ripple's technology due to regulatory concerns. Other regions have embraced the tech, allowing Ripple to make significant strides globally. And the reason why I just wanted to show that is because this is what I've been saying on my channel for a long time. If you go back to my content and you can hear me saying this kind of stuff, like America, like they're really shooting themselves in the foot. In terms of like the government and stuff, allowing Gary Gensler and the SEC to do what they're doing, I don't think they actually realize like the position that they're putting themselves in. I really don't, because they're just going to make it a thing where they're actually going to be behind when it comes to crypto technology. And for what crypto technology can do, the way it can, change industries and stuff like that, the rest of the globe are already, we're fine. Like, we're all good. Like, over here, there's no issues in the UK with XRP, other countries, they're all fine. It was only America that had a problem. And it's only America where you're seeing all these wild lawsuits against these cryptocurrencies, right? Saying that they're all securities. And, it kind of just goes to show, like when I say this, I'm saying it as a whole, like the arrogance of the government over in America, because they don't even realize what they're doing, or they just don't care. And to me, I think the reason why they're doing this and not really like worrying, I think it's because obviously, the dollar is the world reserve currency. So they just feel comfortable, like we're the biggest economy, they follow us and whatnot. But you've got to understand, like other countries are adopting crypto technology at fast pace. So while you guys are here thinking that you're calling the shots, they're debasing the US dollar, which is a big problem in regards to them trying to continue the US dollar and being a world reserve currency. Like, they're throwing out these lawsuits against all these cryptocurrencies and these companies, which means that some of them are just now going abroad to avoid the legal scrutiny and the issues. And they're just seeking partnerships elsewhere in the world. So when it comes down to it, when all these cryptos are being utilized heavily in other countries and these industries are using it to their benefit, what are you going to do, America, when you're behind? What are you going to do? Because these other countries don't seem to have a problem with XRP. You're the only country that sued Ripple. The only one. So it already speaks volumes when you've got however many countries out there in the world, and then you've only got this one that seems to have some kind of problem, right? Doesn't that just speak volumes in of itself? So look, man, to me, this is absolutely incredible to see. It's great. I'll just tell you some of the examples of where it's being utilized. It's been utilized in regards to cross-border payments, stablecoin, CBDCs, tokenization, that kind of stuff. All very strong use cases for XRP, and this is why I say to you guys, you shouldn't just focus on just cross-border payments, because while that is a good use case, it's not the only one. That's the good thing about XRPs; it can do other things as well. And you know, like I said before, when you put all your eggs in one basket, the problem with that is if it doesn't do as well, then what do you do? And we've kind of seen that because, you know, Ripple have said, look, cross-border payments hasn't taken off as well as we'd hoped. So we do look at other things, right? That being them releasing the stablecoin, for example. So, you know, this is what I say, like, don't just focus on one aspect of XRP. There's many other aspects of XRP that can bring value to it, right? That's the good thing about this token. Like, that's the good thing about this network. So for me, I really like to see this because it's being utilized in different ways, which I think is the positive, because as I said earlier, if you're only focusing on one use case, if the use case fails, then that's it, right? But if it can be utilized in many different ways, it's like, okay, let's say cross-border payments doesn't do as well, but let's say tokenization ends up being a big thing, or the stablecoin ends up being a big thing. Like, these are things that are then going to help prop it up in other areas, right? So it balances it out. So to me, I think this is a huge positive. But yeah, like, it's really great to see this, seeing that it's actually adopted so well globally. Like, it's great to see this because it lets you know that, you know, it has the potential to just grow even bigger from here. If there's already, you know, these all 7 continents using it, it can only continue to grow with more institutions wanting to use it, right? So it can just expand. So when we start talking about, you know, like actual regulations coming through, when, you know, the institutions are going to want to get involved in that kind of stuff, where could it go from here, right? Like, how big can it get further from here? So, you know, that's a real big positive. So really like this story here. Thought I'd share it with you guys because I'm sure this is something that you'd want to hear as holders. You know, this is definitely a positive. I really think this is something that shows you how well Ripple are doing in terms of, you know, earning partnerships worldwide and getting XRP adopted, and that's what's going to help with its long-term value. So huge thing here, huge stuff. And America, like I say, you're not going to, you know, it's not like the government's going to listen to this video, but they really need to sort this out because they really are shooting themselves in the foot. And in the end, like, they're going to regret this. I'm telling you now, they're going to regret this in the end. So they're putting themselves in danger here to end up being, you know, one of the last to catch up when it comes to an actual technology that will change industries, like complete industries. So if they want to do that at your own peril, but you will end up regretting it. So, you know, just thought I'd say that. But overall, great stuff to see here. Real great stuff with XRP. So really happy to see this. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.